Morning, everybody.
Good morning. So we're currently in Vietnam. We've been here for 3 weeks now. Right now we're in Hanoi, and today we're gonna be showing you around, not only around the neighborhoods, but also a day in our lives, in our travel lives. So we're gonna be showing you what we normally do, which is going to be full of eating. And we'll show you around our Airbnb. So normally we choose to stay in Airbnb so that not only we'll be close in the central area, and we get to meet locals and feel like a local. So welcome to our apartment while we're here in the old quarter in Hanoi. So it's a studio apartment. You have everything that you would need in a home: bed, and we also have a balcony. We don't really go out, it's really loud. And really hot, but it's cute. I guess it's nice if you smoke, you can smoke here, watch people go by, which reminded me, we have to water our plants. It's actually really good. Like it's not as loud inside. Okay, so your basics that you need: TV, couch, table, my makeup. It's a must. So normally you would have the sink. Sometimes they do have a stove, sometimes not. It's great when they do. You can make like your own meal. What we've noticed traveling through Southeast Asia, especially in Airbnbs, they have a fridge. Sometimes they would have free water, free soda, but in this case they made a list of how much each are. So kettle, and we buy boxes of mixed, I don't know what it's called.
It's a 3-in-1.
It's 3-in-1, so it has like sugar, creamer, and the coffee in one.
Yeah.
Which is really good when you're traveling, when you're always on the go.
Now, when you travel through Southeast Asia, most of the bathrooms are gonna look similar to what we're gonna show you. Basically, it's an all-in-one bathroom. The shower is not anywhere disconnected from the toilet. So if you do come to a Southeast Asian country, I do recommend getting some flip-flops so that you could wear it while you're taking a shower, especially if you're staying in a hostel. And the water is actually pretty good. The pressure is not that bad. Some places that we've stayed at, the pressure is pretty poor, but this specific Airbnb is perfect for us. And now we'll show you how we get in and out of our Airbnb. So these stairs are extremely steep. And we're technically on the 3rd floor. And that's how we come in and out of our Airbnb.
Yeah, and I think that's my favorite part about staying in Airbnbs, because it really gives you the feel of being a local. Like you don't get out and like a doorman's opening the door for you.
Yeah.
It's nice. It makes us actually, especially for me, it makes me feel like I'm like home.
Yeah.
For some reason, you know?
Yeah, it feels authentic. So we're gonna be heading, it's not actually safest to walk with the camera because obviously, as you can tell, there are no sidewalks here. They are technically scooter parking spots. So we're gonna be heading to a place to have some pho because pho is popular as a breakfast here in Vietnam. So we'll just show you what it's like to cross the street.
You have to check both sides, even if it's one way, because they're coming everywhere. Oh. All right. So
It's all about the timing. And if you first come here, it is a huge culture shock, but you kind of get used to it just a little bit through experience. It is an adrenaline rush, and it is sometimes the most exciting part of travel in Vietnam. Just walking down the street, so much sensory. You cannot be doing what I'm doing right now. So we'll see you at the pho shop.
What we noticed here in Vietnam, they have a lot of these plastic tables and stools along the sidewalks. Normally it would be restaurants, and that's where they serve just stalls, and this is where they serve the food.
So we've been having pho since the first day that we got in Vietnam, and I never really cared too much for it back home in New York. The flavoring was just kind of like bland. You had to put a lot of, seasoning in it to kind of give it a good flavor. Maybe some of the places that I've gone to, but man, I fell in love with pho here. Like, I could eat it every day, and I could eat it any time of the day. It's so much more richer in flavor, and just the noodles are so light. For this one, I actually got it with chicken. I wasn't in the mood to have like beef. So beef is the normal one. Oh, it's on its way. Oh, wow. And that's the biggest bowl that I've gotten since we've been here. This looks amazing. What I've noticed is that northern Vietnam, so Hanoi, and southern Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City, they make their pho a little bit different. Over here, they don't provide you with the bean sprout and mint on the side. This is just an all-in-one, and you just have different seasoning as well. This one is a soy sauce. Just get a little bit of that. I've learned from Yvonne, these are extremely spicy. If you like spicy food, have it. If you want to try it, but I'm not gonna have any just because I saw her reaction to it. She says it's the spiciest thing she's ever had. Just a little bit of citrus. My first time having it at this place specifically. It's hot and humid out. Why, it's just so delicious.
It doesn't matter.
It's so good. It's just so good. We're gonna eat this now. We're gonna enjoy. What we'll be doing after is grabbing some egg coffee. So we'll see you in the next clip. Well, this is just a random duck. Good job.
They don't run you over. Surprise.
Unlimited motor scooters. Let's go sit over there. Alright, so we're trying something that we haven't tried since we got here. We are trying egg coffee. It is a popular coffee that's only found actually here in Hanoi.
It looks like egg coffee is just regular Vietnamese coffee, but they put cream and egg yolk, and that's the cream that you see. They mix it, they whip it till it looks like a cream. It's so creamy that you can't even see the coffee. It's like the whole thing is just whipped coffee. Okay. You can't drink it. It's really thick. So, it's good. It's just I'm not used to having such a like dense coffee. Like you can't taste the coffee.
Yeah. Interesting, actually. Well, I didn't like it that much, right? You didn't like it that much. It was like a.
Good. It's just
It tasted like a.
I like my coffee like specific. Like
to me, it was like a very. It was like a very foamy cappuccino. We have to manage to cross through this almost every single day. Yep. It's stressful. Definitely stressful. But it's all about timing.
watch.
Oh, I know. Christ. That was almost an accident. That was close.
No, they were doing it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah, they were kids. Like teenagers.
Yeah. Alright. Jesus. It's crazy.
Okay.
Very good.
It's grabbed.
It's good.
Just that. She doesn't want it.
Sweet. Perfect.
Very good. Thank you.
Alright, so we're just gonna head back to the Airbnb. Kind of just hang out. Have some coconut.
Okay, so we're back in our Airbnb and we're just gonna discuss a little bit more and explain of what we went through today, basically.
Yeah.
It was a lot for us, for me especially. Yeah, so that was the first time really walking around Old Quarter.
Yeah. Well, we went further than we usually do.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, where we are, you don't really have to go that far unless you are searching for
Something else.
Yeah. But we haven't checked the lake out, so we thought today would be a good opportunity to go to check the lake out. It was only about a 10-minute walk.
When you Google,
when you Google
says
here.
10 minutes, but because you're waving through the traffic, zigzagging, and waiting, and there's waiting for more than sometimes 3 minutes just to cross.
Yeah.
You double that.
And then afterwards, we just went and had a quick little meal. We wanted to show you that you don't have to always have a street food.
Sometimes we feel like having an indoor with AC.
Yeah, definitely.
Because sometimes eating outside with all this pollution and it gets a little too much.
And if it's really hot and if you're having something like pho this morning, but it's 3 or 4 in the afternoon, it's just not as enjoyable. We're gonna be hanging out in the Airbnb for a little bit, kind of just, you know, rest. And then we'll show you what the nightlife is all about around the old quarter in Hanoi.
Nighttime is when it gets popping.
Yeah. Basically, every motorbike would basically be a person just walking the streets.
Walking around instead, yeah. I mean, like, motorcycles will still come. They don't care. They will just, like, swoop in. But this is the time when the locals and the tourists all, like, mingle together.
We'll show you that later on. Tonight, Sunday night, and this is where we're staying.